All hands to their stations. Planetary invasion will commence in 100 tall. All stations report status. Planetary invasion will commence in 50 tall. Commence final launch procedures. Planetary invasion will commence in 25 tall. All mooring clamps disengage. Planetary invasion is initializing.
And greetings all, welcome to Thor's Day. Now, I do have clue-by-4s. I would have a hammer, except when I called Thor about borrowing the hammer, he said something blah blah blah, you're not supposed to use it for whack-a-mole and knocking on doors. I don't know, I wasn't listening. But anyway, how is everybody? I hope everybody's good. Alright, so boy do I have some fun tonight. Alright, so we're going to start off with a couple regulars, and then, before I open up for joining in for afterthoughts, I'm going to serve everybody up a nice hot plate of fried fish. So let's get started. Alright, so we have
they reckon on a revolving earth, and simply a standing sun, all is wrong. They make their boasted knowledge the mere tool of astonishingness, not the natural or sublime science of astronomy. Much will be the surprise to most readers to learn that all modern measurements of the heavenly bodies are based upon the results of experiments that really mean the peculiar position and toss-up of a halfpenny. Mr. Richard Proctor, the great modern astronomer, tells us, anyone, if they reckon on a revolving...
Well, there's a slight problem. Let's keep going. This isn't Dubé, this is another genius. Now, oh, that's out of focus? Yes, that's very out of focus. Oh, and it looks like a distorted donut? Yeah, we keep telling you that because it's out of focus. But if you notice down in the bottom right-hand corner, that's Mars from my own live stream. So a halfway decent telescope versus a P900, P1000, and what do you get? You get stupid out of focus bullshit like this versus what it actually looks like. Now he's only got a couple more minutes. He's going to throw in some fancy, oh, let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. What's he get? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that is CGI. That is an artistic representation, you moron. And it doesn't stop there. This is just a simple YouTube search for stars in a P1000. That's it. And there's some real nice people on here. Right down near the bottom, you get to a nice, brilliant person. And let me get to it. We will stop it. We will pause it. And I will show you what's going on. Well, maybe I won't pause it. Screw it. But we got a nice little genius that likes to list all his out-of-focus stars videos as for kids. Gee. Maybe it's because you got tired of us telling you you're a fucking moron. Now let's move along and see what reality has to say. Well, reality says that that's what diffraction patterns look like when you're out of focus and in focus. Versus, that's a real camera. A P600's a real camera. That's what it looks like when you focus on a star. Gee. Now, as I've shown before in one of my other videos, it's pretty easy to fake this. You know, fake the whole waters above out of focus. Oh no, that's not a star. That's a monkey with a camera. Oh no. What a shame. And it's so easy to fake this. So easy. But it's even better. Even better. Here's somebody with a P1000. And let's see what they do with the P1000. That's the sun. Oh, Mercury. Look, it's not some out of focus, ugly little blob. Now, how far is he going to go through the solar system? Ooh, wow, that's nice. That's really pretty. Ah, there's Venus. Oh no, it doesn't look like a tree ring. You must be using some crazy NASA CGI. Oh, wait, it's a P1000. Never mind. And there's Mars. Gee, that looks awfully familiar. That kind of looks like the clip from my live stream. Oh no, well, what about Jupiter? What about Jupiter? We know Jupiter isn't real. And NASA fakes, oh, yeah, that kind of looks like a little bit blurry, NASA photo. Well, Glober Mom, Nathan Thompson has no clue what the hell he's talking about, but we all kind of know that. Now, after the live stream, I will post a link to this guy's channel because this guy does some really amazing stuff with the P1000. I mean, he's even done, the Orion Nebula with the P1000. I was impressed as to how good of a shot he got with the Orion Nebula. Now, that's actually a stretch. That's really hard to do with the P1000. And that is a minor planetary body with a P1000 being used by somebody who actually knows what the hell they're doing. And, of course, you got the obligatory moonshot. Now, if we wait till the end, after these nice, pretty moonshots, he's going to show us the whole solar system. Well, yeah, the whole solar system shot with a P1000. And I bet it looks nothing like what Dubé and others are saying. Couple seconds away. Here we go. Look at that. No tree rings. I'm shocked. And that's what you get when you use a halfway decent scope. By the way, all of these shots are mine. So, question, Dubé, and all you other tree ring out of focus P1000, P900 idiots. Why you gotta lie? Why you gotta lie? I mean, if you're a truther, you shouldn't lie so much, should you? Now, who else is up for the chopping block? What about Quantum Eraser? Yes, by the way, Quantum Eraser is still running away from proving his claims in the real world. Now, in the background is his site saying that the sextant destroys the globe Earth. Well, no, not really, because every time I bring up the equations you see on the screen, he deletes them and runs away. I wonder why. Now, let's take a look at these equations, because this is actually pretty interesting. Now, remember, what is that they like to use so much? Oh, what is it? What is it? Oh, P's and Q's and modus tollens. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to calculate dip for an elevation of 20.37 meters using a non-existent Earth radius. I get 7.99 minutes of arc. And if you remember Mitchell's own sextant school video, the equation that's in his video, let's use that too. 7.9. Now, what does the Nautical Almanac say? Nautical Almanac agrees. But I'm using a globe radius. Wait, hold on. So using that obvious globe radius, let's see if we can calculate distance to the horizon. Oh, that kind of, hold on, wait. So Bowditch agrees with my non-existent radius? That's shocking. So, flat earthers, what's that about P's and Q's again? What's that about modus tollens? Apparently you guys didn't do any of your homework. No, if you did your homework, then you would know that you're wrong. Now, let's move along, shall we? So, you guys like tartar sauce or malted vinegar with your fish? Because this is going to be fun. All right. So we got this genius.
In 2010, I noticed our moon started doing this for the first time in my life. Every night. So I started pointing up, simply pointing at the moon, talking about, wow, watch this, it's doing cartwheels. Well,
yep.
Since I started that, I have a bunch of idiots out there talking about how normal it is. So I have offered $1,000 cash for a NASA link that explains
$1,000 cash,
how
folks.
Normal it is for me to watch my moon do a 180-degree roll every night from my porch, as if I was traveling from North Pole to South Pole.
Well, let's see. Here is a nice long time lapse. So, any chance this thing's gonna cartwheel? I mean, this is a pretty sped up time lapse. What looks like seconds, that's actually minutes. Which, funny thing is if you actually dig through that silly catfish's videos, he said that the moon should rotate, and get this, 15 degrees an hour. I believe I've heard that somewhere. I'm not quite sure, but must be one of those crazy NASA lies. So this was shot over many, many hours. Let's let this play out. Oh, and for any flat earthers, guess what? Watch them shadows move, boys. This is actually kind of a bit of fun to do this. This was actually initially part of what was a 16-hour live stream that I did on my old channel. I shot the moon, the sun, Jupiter, stars, the Sword of Orion, and yeah, the entire time, every hour I'd check for rotation and nothing. And it looks like we're not getting any rotation here now, are we? But let's play this out. It's not done yet. Because who knows, maybe it'll just all of a sudden flip at the last second. Yeah, Sean, our bodies don't work like an EQ mount. But that's the thing, is if you don't have an EQ mount, you're going to get field rotation, which he has vehemently denied and said that, nope, you're wrong, it's not field rotation. But that's going to come back and bite him in the ass here in a second. Now, we only got a little bit more to go. Now, I shot this down to about 6 degrees above the horizon. So this is a pretty long time lapse. Now, we only got a couple seconds left. I still don't see it flipping over. Nope. So here's some just real basics. Depending on where you are on the Earth, the rotation observed from rise to set, the apparent rotation observed from rise to set, ends up working out to your latitude. That's actually kind of interesting. Now, what's absolutely hilarious is Angry Catfish Briggs claims to be a former Navy navigator, which is actually kind of shocking that he doesn't know that field rotation exists. Oh boy. So what do we got? So what do we got here is a 20-something page NASA document. And that NASA document says, primary advantage of an equatorial mount when properly physically not aligned is that the field does not rotate. And that's on page 10. A mount assumed non-equatorial suffers from field rotation, something he says is not possible. And then again on page 11, as with all non-equatorial mounts, it suffers from field rotation. And now this 20-page document is about NASA building an observatory and what kind of mounts to use and what to expect. So here we go. NASA? It's got to come directly from NASA? Well, how about NASA Ames Research Center from NASA's Technical Reports Server? So this is about as NASA official as you can get. But, what do I know? What does NASA know? But hey, Angry Catfish Briggs, guess what? I'm going to put the link to this in the description as well. Looks like you owe me some money. But, you know, seeing that you've deleted this link, the link I'll be posting from your comments and hidden it from your subscribers multiple times, I don't expect you to pay up a single dime. In fact, I would be surprised if you even sent me a penny. Now, let's test this theory out. NASA said, all azimuth mounts and all, the moon's gonna rotate. And that an EQ mount, there will be no field rotation. So let's put NASA to the test. By the way, this is also part of another live stream on my old channel where I did pretty much what you see here. And I watched the moon for a couple hours waiting for it to rotate. Granted, I don't think it did. I could be remembering it wrong. But let's let you guys figure out. You guys seeing any rotation yet? I don't know. NASA could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's see what happens. We only got a couple seconds left. I mean, the software on the top half of the frame could be lying. The inset in the center of the frame, which came from an astronomy club, Royal Astronomy Club, actually, could be lying. You never know. Oh, wait, nope, sorry. It rotated. Well, screw me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So, here's what I've learned over the past couple of years of observing all these various videos and comments and so on and so forth about research. Yep, they did their research. It's because they watched someone else's shitty YouTube video. So what do you say, folks? What do you say? Do you think that catfish is a little overdone? Did I cook it too much? What about DeBay and all his tree ring star morons? All right, folks. I'm going to drop in a link for those who want to join for some afterthoughts. And don't worry, I have plenty of tartar sauce and malted vinegar. Yeah, Cashin, I think that catfish is pretty inedible now. Thing that he keeps running away. Okay, let's make sure that that link works. It looks like that link works. All right. So would anybody like to hop in and make some fun? I mean, if you don't, that's okay. I could... It's all good, because there is another live stream coming up with the shills here later. We can always make fun of these people later. Oh, hi, Gary. How are you doing? I guess you missed the part where just a P1000 debunked DeBay and all these other out-of-focus morons, and how somebody now owes me $1,000. So we're going live at 9. Yes, I did get the memo. Granted, the carrier pigeon internet was a little slow, but that's all good. Well, nobody's willing to pop in, so I think what I will do is I will go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate you guys dropping by. This was a bit of fun. And hopefully Thor's Day debunking live streams will become a regular thing. Oh, who wants in? Who wants in? Let's see. All right, let me switch over the audio.
Not bad, not bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Let me go ahead and bump that volume up. All right.
That poor catfish. I think first you deep fried it, then you pan fried it, then you boiled it, then you boiled it in oil again. I don't think you could eat it anymore. It's a little bit overdone. That poor catfish. I don't even like catfish.
Yeah.
But, you know, if it's food, can't exactly turn down food.
Let's see. High Inquisitor says he's going to go out and buy a Nikon stock. Why? NASA sending satellites that... Yeah. Well, see, here's the funny thing about the whole, Nikon shows the truth, and something that flat earthers tend to ignore is that Nikon has been a very close pal, buddy, partner, lover of NASA for over 50 years now.
They kind of pride themselves in that.
Yes, they do. So if NASA lies and Nikon's in bed with NASA, then how the hell can you trust anything that comes out of a Nikon camera?
I know, right? It's absolutely batty.
Yes, Charlie, it is a conspiracy. It's a really, really big conspiracy. Or they're just crazy. Who knows? Oh, P900 extreme zoom is pseudo perspective. This coming from the person who likes to educate people who design their own optics, modify optics, build cameras. Yeah, so everybody's wrong, Gary's right. We're all done here.
Gary says he'll watch it later. I can bet you, I will bet you $10 that he's probably not going to watch it later.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you do. It's Gary Wabinga.
So, would anybody else like to hop in? Come on, I don't bite.
I feel like we're lonely. I still love you.
Well, thank you very much. I'm still angry that Thor wouldn't let me borrow Mjolnir. I mean, what's wrong with playing whack-a-mole and knocking on doors with the damn thing?
I don't feel like that doesn't really deserve an answer.
I mean, it's great for playing whack-a-mole, actually. Real Sickness asked, did he triple down on his recent wrongness yet? Which person and which tripling down? Because all the videos that I showed are actually fairly recent. I don't know. I've been, I don't know, Real Sickness. I've been looking at a number of different videos this week. And actually haven't looked at any of Gary's videos lately, interestingly enough. But we never know. I mean, I'm quite sure he probably tripled down on a live stream somewhere.
Probably. He seems fairly predictable.
That's because he still runs off the old 640K. I mean, we're never going to need more than 640K, right?
Right. Never needs to be updated. Never. Never, ever.
Well, what I'm going to do is, seeing that this live stream was kind of short notice, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But I do plan on making this a regular thing. Now, I will probably also still be releasing videos. I'll probably do that on Tuesday. But as far as what will end up happening with the Thursday live stream is that will end up being kind of a mixed bag. Just random bits and ends that, I don't feel like throwing together a bunch of videos on and things like that. So, more of me live.
Woo!
Well, I'd like to thank everybody in chat for dropping by. And I will see you guys over on the shills at 9 Eastern. Looks like somebody's staying up late. Oh, did I catch... Yes. I did catch that. I love Earth is Life. Some of his videos are just, I'm not going to cuss. I'm not going to be uncivil. I'm just going to bash you with snark and facts. I love his stuff. So, I will see you later, guys. See you over on the shills. Have fun. Bye-bye.
If you would like to keep your planet from being invaded, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Loki Fish Mars.